Hi, this is Professor Weaver, and this is the first in a series of videos on how to install Apache, PHP, and MySQL on a Windows 10 machine. So the first thing we're going to do is get started by downloading Apache. I will provide all the links with this video. So the first place I'm going to go is to the Apache Lounge, and I'm going to download Apache 2.4.46 Win64 and open it with my Windows Explorer. And I'm doing the 64-bit because this is a 64-bit machine. So to install Apache, really all you're doing is extracting the Apache 24 folder right inside your C drive. So notice I have my local host, my local disk C open, and I'm just going to drag and drop Apache 24. That's pretty much it. We have to do some configuration, and we also have to run Microsoft Visual C++ redistributable for Visual Studio. So I'm going to do that now because Apache needs C++ to run. So I'm going to download the 64-bit version. And once that's downloaded, I'm going to run it. I agree to the terms. Once it gets started, it goes pretty quickly. Once I have those two installed, then I need to do some configuration and set up. So I have Apache installed. Now I need to go into the Apache folder into its configuration. Now Apache's configuration is in a conf folder, and it's called httpd.conf. I'm going to double click on this. I'm going to choose Notepad, but I don't always want to open this app because I'm going to be doing other videos, and I don't always want the .conf files opened with Notepad right away. I would recommend you do that. Once it's open, I'm going to scroll down. Notice the server, defining the server root is C:/Apache 24, which is the folder that I'm in. So Apache 24 is the folder that Apache's working out of. So we're good. I'm going to scroll down till I see my server name. And here's the server name. All these hash marks or pound signs are comments. Now I could just uncomment this out, but I'm actually going to leave it so that I have a reference, and I'm going to make my own. And the name of my server is localhost. And that's it. Save it, close it. Now I want to, whenever I start my machine, I want Apache to be running as a service because I'm developing on this machine. So I'm going to run a command on the command line. So I type command prompt, run as administrator. That will allow it to always do that. So I'm going to change to my Apache drive by doing a cd change directory to \Apache 24 \bin. That's where all of the files are that Apache needs to actually execute. The one that I want to run is httpd.exe. So I'm going to type httpd.exe-k install, hit enter. Now it does say there's reported errors, but I've looked into those and I'm not going to worry about that. Let's just double check. Go to services and see if Apache is there. And Apache is there. Now, there was probably errors in starting it, so I'm going to go ahead and start it now. But notice it says over the startup type is automatic. So when I start it, when I start this machine, it will automatically start. So now how do I test to see if Apache works? Well, I go in and type localhost and it works. Okay. Just a little bit more on what that means. In the Apache folder, there's an htdocs folder, and index is the HTML file we just saw. Now you can't see the .html, so I'm going to actually view those extensions. So I went in to change the options. Instead of hiding extensions for known types, I'm not going to hide them. And now I see the index.html. Now I'm going to open this with Notepad. Oh, it's not there. Let's go find it again. No, not there. I want to open it with Notepad. So I'm going to choose another app. And wouldn't you know it, it's not there either, but there it is. I'm also not going to always open it because I don't want it to open it with Notepad. But there it is. So you'll notice that it works is actually the same thing as when I typed in localhost. And if I do a Control U to view the source code, it looks exactly the same as that file because that's exactly what Apache is serving up. So this is the first video installing Apache. We got it to work. So now the next step would be to install PHP.